Damn, that track's amazing. Okay. I know. I'm loud right now. I think this mic might be a little too hot. Kenny. What are you doing? And there's no drink. There's no beverage. Why is there no beverage? Why is there no beverage, dude? For real. Why is there no beverage? A beverage, a water would be, thank you. I'd appreciate it. Thank you. When you get some time. I didn't think that one ahead, guys. How's he going to get me water? All right. Hi, everybody. Who's here? Omni, what's going on? Do I ever sleep? It's like 24/7, something or other. Now I can't read it because it moved. Susie, Robert Ellis, Susie Lovelock, Serenity Now, Albert G, Brenda Mitchell, LD 777. Oh, the Swedes. I'm an interdimensional traveler. Good. Good. Shake it up. Cursed Zero. Fuck it. More volume. Valium. Albert Kerr, Masonry Response Project, Bobby Chicken, Mel. Okay. Hi, everybody. Crystal Luna's here. Okay. Pisces Princess, Paul, Carolyn, Linda, Wozniak's here. Sons of Noah. Now we can get started in the house. Okay. Shark's here. Good. Okay. Shark's here. All right, guys. First of all, Mountain Rain, are you going to LIB? Did I hear that correct? Are you going to LIB? Is there anybody else out there going to LIB and they're not saying anything for some reason? If anybody else is going to LIB, I think we should find a meeting point or something. Don't you think? That would be sick, right? If you see me, let me know. Don't be all, oh, I think that's Jason. I actually have, shit. I'll wear it tomorrow. I have a hoodie. It's so sick. I got a hoodie. And Sarah found it. It's so dope. And I'm wearing that thing. Anyway, enough about that. So, that track's hot. Okay. All right. Let's go. Okay. So first, thanks to the super chatters yesterday. And for the second time ever, I missed one of the super chatters. And that's Carrie Miller. And I hope you're here, Carrie Miller. If you are here, please raise your hand. Is there a Carrie Miller in the house? Thank you for your super chat. I appreciate it. I'm so sorry I missed that. It was towards the end, I guess, and I saw it on the replay. And I watched the replay in slow-mo to see if I really missed it. And I did. I saw myself go, and continue talking just like this. I apologize. I've been getting a lot better at that, and I'm 2 times this entire time. It's not bad. Okay, Philip Stone, thank you for your super chat, and Peter Curtin, thank you. Those are listen to those names, guys. Just tell me this doesn't. At one point when I was writing them down, I thought, is this all the same person under different names? Only because the names are so fucking sharp and strong. Listen, Peter Curtin, Philip Stone, Carrie Miller, such dope names. And thank you, PayPal. Annie Field, thank you. Sorry, it's my handwriting. Annie Field, thank you again for your PayPal. I appreciate it. You guys, thank you. Okay. All right. Where do I start? Where do I start on this topic? Peter Curtin's in the house. Thank you, Peter, again, for your super chat. I appreciate it. Do you know every time I say Peter Curtin, do you super chat? I'm kidding. Let's not test the theory, Peter Curtin. I'm kidding. Okay, Cody's in the house. Jane Doe, lightning in a bottle. Yes, Jane, are you going? Okay, I'm going to not know the answer to my question because I'm going to be talking. But then I'm going to look back and see, oh, so-and-so's going, so-and-so. And then we'll talk about it tomorrow and we'll figure this out. But we're going to make that happen. If anyone, unless you guys are like, nah, I'm good. Yeah, I'm going. And I'll be like, oh, yeah, let's meet up. Nah, I'm good. No, I'm good. I'm good. I'll catch you on the way back. God. Okay. Here's the thing with this topic, okay? What did I title it? Okay. Which way? Left and right. Okay. Fair warning, ego on thawing ice. I don't know. You know, I honestly, I don't know where I'm going with this. I mean, I know exactly where I'm going with this. In fact, I have some things queued up for this topic. But it's an interesting one. It's. I'm just gonna jump into this, bitch. I'm just jumping into this. Okay, guys, it's a little bit of a harsh show. We're talking about the ego, and we're talking about. Look, here's the reality of it. For me, at least, I have an ego. In fact, my ego is very much alive. It's very much alive. It's like thought. It's there. It's there. It's present. It's right there. It's always right there. And in fact, my ego is actually like on a very short leash. And do you know why it's on a short leash? Do you know why they say that? Do you know what that expression means? That's so that you have it under complete control. Because if it's a long leash, you'd like this, right? My ego's on a very short leash. I keep it on a short leash. Why do you think that I do that? Because my ego could get out of control. The bonus is, this is the upswing. The upswing is that I can see my ego. I could see I'm not my ego. Same thing with thought. I could see thought. I could see I'm not thought. So that cat's already out of the fucking bag. So there's no more, there's no chance for the ego to, you know, for me, I'm not dropping the leash. I'm like, and then it goes off. That's not happening for me anymore. What is happening is I'll unbuckle my ego and let that bitch just go. Why? Why would I do that? Well, because for many reasons. This topic's one of them. I'll do that because I look at the ego and I go, that's a tool here. That's it. The ego's not, you can't remove ego. Ego's not, nothing, there's nothing there to remove from it. It's not real. It's fabrication. But we all have it. It's the self-image. And it defends itself, but it's a fucking image. So without going down that path, because I'm going to keep this very tarmac in the beginning here, okay? Then we'll take calls and we can go through this. But here's what happened to me, because there's an incident. There's actually a couple of incidents, okay? Let me start off with this for a second. You see this? Do you see that? That's my inbox. Is this mic too hot? Are we good? Take a look at that for a second. YouTube, a copyright claim was created. I'm looking at it. Okay. A copyright claim was created for content in Unbuckled, May 3rd. Going from the top. A copyright claim was created for content in Just Stop, May 2nd. A copyright claim was created for content in The Hoax, May 1. A copyright claim was created for content in Trust Gone, May 30, May 29, May 27. April 30, April 29, April 27, April 27, April 26, April 25, April 24, April 23, April 22, April 21, April 19. Okay? Do you know why I have those? Just you're a smart cookie, right? Figure it out. Why do you think maybe I have these copyright claims on every single, it's not shadow banning, that's separate topic. This is self-inflicted. Why do you think that I have these? Why do you think? Well, sorry if I'm talking to you like you're an asshole. I have these copyright claims because I play unlicensed, I choose to play unlicensed music in the intro. Like this. Right? Why do you think that I would do that? Why? What? Just tell me. Yeah, take a guess. Go ahead. Take some guesses. Why do you think maybe I would do that? Why would I choose to demonetize my own videos by playing a track like that? Take a guess. Well, you're taking too long. I'm going to tell you why. Because it's much more important to me that vibration when we live stream and we start this thing, that we fucking come in hot. That to me is top priority. That to me is top priority. So I would much rather, I'm chasing vibration. I'm chasing your vibration. I'm chasing our vibration collectively so that we start up. And so when we're doing this and when we end the show and when we do these live streams or videos, that you come out feeling good and hot. Like we're buzzing high. That to me is more important than the dollar. Okay? So I choose to demonetize these live streams. And the same thing with the topic for the channel, like the overall the subject matter of the channel is chosen by me, right? And as a result, it's shadow banned, meaning the channel can't grow because they stop recommending it at YouTube. Stick with me. This is going right here. Promise you right now. Okay. So, but I chose that. So that's in a way self-inflicted as well, because I could have done a video about, I don't know, I could just do satire video. I could just do some bullshit, right? Keep this thing, so it's not, shadow banned and then I could use licensed music. In fact, I have, I pay a site, this company monthly, and, you create an account and then you can, use music from there. And then I've done that for some videos, but lately since I've started these 444 shows, I figured, no. I think it's important that we vibrate high. And then, and if you PayPal me or if you super chat me, I'm very grateful. And that's awesome. Okay. Now let's get into the weeds. And I'm now unleashing my ego, and I'll explain why. So we've got 2 subscribers. Okay? 2 subscribers. Been around since the beginning. 2 of them. Okay. These goofballs had my trust. They had my everything. They just my complete trust, my friendship, my everything. But they went fucking sideways. Okay? But we've seen that. It just sideways. Nothing's happened. I'm not doing it. I'm in my own, 4 walls here, microphone, the fucking, Kenny, camera, laptop, just doing my thing. Just doing my normal thing. No interaction. Nothing occurred. You got it? Nothing occurred. And then suddenly I'm tipped off that they're doing these videos and they're saying that, okay. So, I wasn't even going to mention it because I was like, fuck it, whatever. Right? That's what I've been doing. Whatever. Right? Because seriously, whatever. I give a fuck. But then, since they're not getting, a response, I'm guessing, from me, it's that needling until you go, oh, I'm sorry. Did you think that, do you think there's a doormat here somewhere and you just fucking walk on it? Because there's no doormat here. This is muddy shoes. I'll fucking unleash my ego. The only reason why I keep my ego on a fucking leash is to protect you, person. Because that's my ego. I'm fine. If it was a dog and I'm in a park and it's fenced in, I'll let the dog go and, be off leash. But if my dog is, gets out of hand and there's another dog comes in, I'll leash him up because I'm protecting the other dog and that, I'm being courteous. So if you see me doing that and you see me going, hey, all right, I'm just put my ego to the side. I'm all good. And I'm not responding to you. Fucking walk away. Don't keep chumming the water. What are you doing? So I get DM'd. I'm not going to say the names either because I don't want to, because I don't even know what the true intent here is because it's so retarded that I'm thinking to myself, you can't be this. There's no way. There's no way that this is a sincere exchange. Because of this. Because I'm not, so if I get accused that, hey, listen, under the guise of I'm trying to look out for you because I care for you. And then at the same time, and I don't want you to repeat the same mistakes that you've made in the past, but I want to let you know, you're kind of going into like the material world too much, and I'm just looking out for you. Okay. Whatever. That's not a message for me. It has no weight for me because it's not in my reality. Is that true? At all. This is true. This is what's in my inbox. I chose to demonetize these live streams to get that vibration. So it's content for me comes first. And then if you super chat, I'm stoked. That's dope. But I'm demonetizing my own videos. The subject, the channel for any fucking truther. This is more like me speaking on behalf of other fucking truthers out there who are very grateful for, whatever super chat or PayPal or any donation or support, even the likes. Okay, so if you come at me like that and I'm being very cool and I respond and I say to you, it doesn't sound like a message for me because it holds no weight. This is what was said, guys. Holds no weight. Okay, so it doesn't sound like it's for me. Perhaps it's for you. I don't know, right? Because I don't know what's going on in their world. We project the things that we need to hear ourselves the most. So, supposedly. So I don't know. So I'm like, I don't know, but it doesn't sound like that's for me. So then I just say, very simply, go make someone smile. Because I figure that just go do that. I'm being cool. Still, I have my ego on leash. But then, oh my God, if you go and make a video about that, and you do a video called Smile, and then you're referring to me. And you say, I was told to go make someone smile, and I pondered on this comment, and making someone smile can be very vacuous. I think to myself, what the fuck are you talking about? I just let you off the hook. I just let you off the fucking hook. And then you throw this weird video out. And you can't, if I say, go make someone smile, there's nothing vacuous about that. You goofball. That's basically me saying, go raise someone's vibration. You go make someone feel good. That's not a vacuous thing. That's vibration. And then you tell your subscribers to watch their backs and be careful where you put your energy. And it's just a dark mess. So this is kind of like, but here's the thing. And then I go and then I have a choice to make. Ignore this goofball and just go, whatever, you're out to lunch, right? Like I have been doing. But the needling. And then there's another one out there who's like, out of nowhere, flipped and turned. And then, was cool. Everything was fine. Nothing fucking happened. Spams the fuck out of one of my videos with a copy and paste on every comment and every reply to these comments. And then, and just, spams the comment stream. So now I've got like this litter that now I'm cleaning up your mess. I have to block you because you're just doing it. You're just copy pasting on my videos this message that's like, unsub and all this garbage. And then nothing even happened, guys. Nothing fucking happened. And then goes off. It's body snatchers. And then goes off and then does a video. What the fuck? Because you don't get a response from me. Then you go and do a video about how any channel with 10,000 subs and fuck you. Holy shit. And I had a choice to make. Either I go ignore it or I go and do a video on it, and I go, I'm doing a fucking video on it. You know why? You know why I chose to do a video? And I'm not looking at chat right now. You guys are probably saying, and I'm guessing, you're probably saying, dude, don't even go down to their level. Maybe. I'm sure there's somebody in there. I haven't looked, but I'm sure you guys are saying something like that. But the point is that this is a phenomenon that's happening here. It's happening in our own community. It happens out there. We see it all the time. And then how do you, what's that balance? What's that balance right there? And I'm saying my strategy is, well, I think I got my balance figured out. My balance is I walk my ego. I'm aware of it. I know it's distant from me. I'm consciously unclasping it and say, go fucking get that goofball. Because in my head, I'm thinking, see, the comment that was made saying, you know, this is to protect you from your mistakes in the past, for me, is like, isn't even my past. I don't know what they're referring to. The mistakes that I made in my past was that I was too trustworthy and too generous. That's my fucking mistake. And I was too trustworthy with the two of you fucking clowns. That was my mistake. (323-744-6960). Just tell me how you deal with your own thing, man. Because I know that we all have this. I know that we have people that just out of fucking nowhere flip the script. They have this new fucking image of you, and then they reply to that image. And it's like, whoa, guy, that's your fucking image. It has nothing to do with me. Keep that over there within your weird corner of your world. But I give you so much room to do that. I say nothing. I didn't even say anything. I let it go. You should be grateful that I didn't even fucking mention it.
Nothing to do with me. Keep that over there.
Curse Zero, I hear myself.
Okay, I just muted myself because I did not hear any kind of ring or anything. I apologize.
Hey, that's
Chris.
okay. Hey, buddy, how's it going?
What's up, man? Blissful and ignorant. Whenever somebody is ignorant towards you, you know the statement. You know the statement.
Yes.
Well,
yes. No.
I kind of can't remember how ignorance is bliss. So
yes.
if I'm ignorant towards your ignorance, I become double blissful.
Oh.
You see how that works out?
Yes. Yeah. But so
okay.
then, yeah, go ahead.
No, you first, big man.
Well, so then in a practical sense, right? Someone's needling Curse Zero. Just needle. At one point, you got to smack the hand. You go, get the fuck off me, right? Like, because at one point, it's not even, it's just, at one point, it's, you got to have boundaries, right? You got to just block them out and say, look, knock it off, right?
I'm the kind of person that if you're going to come at me and attack me, you're daggone right, I'm going to take out the sheeple shears and come at you too.
Right. I don't know where people got I think because they, in their heads, they think, oh no, you're not going to slip, because if you slip up, then we'll go, haha, ego. And I'm telling you, no, ego's very much alive. It's right fucking here. And I'll even consciously let that thing off leash.
Do you see how that double blissfulness works? Because they are being ignorant, you become ignorant toward their ignorance, and you take out the sheeple shears and you go after that sheeple.
I don't know.
Does that make sense?
Not really. Do it again. Sheeple shears. She sells seashells.
Sheeple shears is where you're stepping over. Okay. Sheeple shears. Okay. Sheep, you shear sheep.
Yes.
Sheeple shears.
Yes.
Are you with me now?
I'm with you there.
Okay.
Yeah, you shear sheep.
Ignorance is bliss. So you are ignorant toward their ignorance, and you become double blissful.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
I'm the kind of person that'll take out my sheeple shears right away if you're going to come at me in an ignorant fashion.
Yes, right. Gotcha. I gotcha. Yes. Well, I can't.
As well as problems with serenity, the things that you can't control versus the things you can control. We were just talking about things you can control. Things you can't control. I use Newton's second law of motion. Okay, I release my negativity to the universe, knowing that it'll give me the equal opposite reaction. The opposite reaction is positive, and it will be equal to the amount of negativity I just released.
Gotcha. Right. Okay.
Did that make sense?
Yes, except it doesn't. It seems to be very one-sided because what I'm releasing is nothing. I'm not even paying attention. To be quite honest, I'm not paying attention. And then the attention's then it's brought to my attention.
You're reflecting the negativity. You're releasing it. You're reflecting it. Either way, it's
good.
going towards
That's
you,
fine.
and you're not doing anything towards it.
Right. Though I would
It's
argue
going
and
towards
say,
the universe.
I think what you need to
we are a
do.
part of the universe, which we all together make the universe. So, in a sense, we are the universe. You see how all that works together?
Yes. Right. Yeah, of course I do, for sure.
I'm not technically talking about 3D universe. I'm talking about.
No, I got you.
Period.
Right. No, I feel you. I understand exactly what you're saying. I do understand what you're saying.
Okay.
Yes. I think that I when reflected though, and I've said this before, and I've experienced this in a very personal world, like, you know, not online, but in the personal space, that it's like if they hit you with a bat, you have to kind of carpet bomb them because they'll just keep coming. It's not, see, I think a lot of us, our initial reaction, because we're all, you know, such understanding people, and we're all like, you know, that well, there's the mischaracterization of that then, oh, well, then you know, you could be walked on or something, I don't know what's in their heads. But then if you come back at them with an equal reaction, or like, see, it almost has to be disproportionate.
No, towards the universe. Whenever somebody gives you negativity, you have your personal reaction. But the negativity that you received from that should go to the universe. And I know I used an improper word in that sentence, but to the universe, so you get the equal amount that you just released, and the opposite of negative is positive. Newton's second law of motion.
Mm-hmm.
You notice how I circled all that back around? Newton's second law of motion.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right, I'll let you go. I don't want to take up any more of your time.
Thank you, Kris.
Unless you want to sit here and talk more.
No, I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Yeah, yes, Curse Zero. I'm mainly on the Zuck on My Burger application, whatever you want to call it, platform, whatever. Yeah, you know what I'm saying here.
We did.
All right, I'll let you go, big man.
Thanks, brother. Bye. No idea what he was talking about. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, that's algorithm.
Hey, J Kris, how are you?
Save me from myself.
Well, here's what I can't be in chat because the CenturyLink's all messed up today, but I can still kind of catch you in between the buffering, so I'm happy to be on talking to you. With that whole ego thing, people who don't know their own power rely on ego to take care of things.
Oh, I see where you're going already, and I love it.
Right, and it's true, and I bet, and it sounds braggadocious, but a person like you or a person like me, when I walk into a room of either chaos or bliss or whatever's going on in there, if I want to change that thing, I'll change it. Yeah. Right. And well, you have control over that ego. It's it's more trained. Yeah. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No. Go ahead. I keep interrupting. Go ahead.
No, he's on a short leash also.
Right.
But it took a lot of pain, and it took a lot of learning, and it took a lot of exploring to figure out, firstly, what it was, secondly, what it was doing to me.
Right.
And then thirdly, I had to make a choice. Did I want to live with that, or did I want to wrestle it under control?
Right. Right. That choice for me was easy for me to choose. Then, see, what happened to me is I thought I had ego completely in check. There was a time where I was like, got it in check. And then all hell broke loose, and I realized, oh, shit. I don't have it in check at all. See, the problem the problem that I have is that it's not even my problem. In fact, it's not my problem at all. Let me rephrase it. It's the problem the person who's, let's say, there's a person standing in front of me, and that person who's standing in front of me is basically saying, come on, let the ego off the leash. And the ego, as we all know, is always in your ear trying to convince you to let it off its leash.
Exactly.
So if it's 2 against 1, at one point, I'm going to go, all right, fucking suit yourself, man. And I'm going to let it off. And there it goes. And then I go, I told you you're going to get bit. I don't know what you were thinking. I tried to save you from that. I was being very cordial with you. So like, I'm down for giving chances, it's like, I don't have that, but if you're going to like, and we're even talking about like trust, gets busted up in all of this. It's like, but still always available to repair shit. Never outside those lines. The ones that are outside those lines are the ones that the ego just couldn't do it.
No, right,
Not always willing to repair. There comes a point there too, but you know what I mean. And I'm just saying on surface, right? Sometimes it's not ain't happening. But you know what I mean.
Broken.
Yeah.
You ain't fixing that one.
Right. Yeah.
Well,
exactly.
yeah. So the person on the other side has yet to discover probably their connection with God, probably their connection with their friends, family, loved ones, and how they interact. And so because they don't have that they got their ego out in front, and everything that comes into their experience, they're like, go ego, go get it, because I don't know what I am yet, and I can't deal with this.
Right.
So
I think that's even being in a very aware space, but yeah, that's basically what appears to be happening, something like that.
Yeah, they may not be conscious of it, but that's what's happening.
Right.
So if you produce some content for the people that like to watch you, and you get blowback from a person who doesn't really get themselves, then you're gonna see their ego first, and it's sad, and I have empathy for them because this experience is pretty challenging, and not everybody has the ability to overcome some of those things. But there's a particular person who came into your room one time and was not very nice to one of your callers, and I booted them.
Mm-hmm.
And about a month later, they came back, and they're great now.
Yeah, which is cool. See, that's what's so dope. Like, there's people out there where, like, and I've said, like, hey, let's be kind and courteous to the callers. They have no ego. They're cool. They're like, got you. Yeah, no sweat. Yeah, it's like, because I'm not tagging people over their heads and say, you're the person that nobody, it's like everybody.
Right.
Fucking, look, man, I've done videos that I've later on going, I wish I didn't do that video. I shouldn't have, I was too hard on that person, or I was, this is like, further a little bit back in a bit. But then at the same time, it's like, nah, I'm good. So what? Like, so what? What? We all make mistakes. We all fuck up. We all need to be okay with being wrong more often. That's a part of the whole thing. It's like everybody's individually growing on their own. It's just when you start if your growth is, and I become a target of yours, and you become like this thing, and you're doing this thing. It's like, you got to know, I'm not doing your thing with you. I'm doing my thing over here. Just stay in your own goddamn lane.
Well, I think that's where they got the expression, don't poke the bear.
Yeah. Don't poke the bear. Right. Don't chum
the
waters. What others are there? Don't chum the waters. Don't poke the bear. I don't know.
So overall, if anybody has an egoic reaction to your content, I hope that they can stop for a moment and look at themselves and say, wait a minute, I have more power than this ego thing. I need to figure out how to find that.
Yeah. Yeah. I guess. I'm not doing anything, Mike. I'm over here doing a fucking live stream. And just
No, I know. You're not a politician wrecking people's lives and stuff. You're on the YouTubes.
I'm on the YouTubes over here. Because my natural thing is like, there's people I subscribe to all the time, and I'm like, huge fan, love the channel, love it. Then I get tired of it. I move along. I don't go into their thing and make an announcement. I'm unsubbing. I just leave. What's the fucking big deal? It's just such a, it's these constant, you just go, oh God, fucking people.
Another one.
Yeah.
So
crazy. Well, thank
anybody listening, get your ego on a choke chain. Realize you have way more power than it, and let's keep moving forward together.
Thank you, algorithm.
Take care, brother.
You too,
Good
brother.
talking to you.
As you as well.
Okay.
Bye.
Later.
Late. All right, hold on. Before you call, I don't know who's calling. Hang on. Stopwatch off. Okay. Where's my water? Remember we spoke about a beverage. Do you know, speaking of on this topic, since we're just, hold on. Carrie Miller. Carrie, I just spoke about you. Thank you. And I missed your super chat. I don't know if you were here for it. I missed your super chat in the last thing, and I apologize over the weekend. And I didn't see it till later on. And I was like, oh, and Earth Daughter, thank you for the 5s. I want to know who you're talking about so I control his channel. That's what I don't want to do, right? Because part of me goes, you can't see that I'm playing fucking zoo. I'm playing zoo. I'm demonetized. I'm not. Well, I'm demonetizing my own videos. And my subject for the channel is shadow banned. So how could I play music and like that and I don't get it. I don't know. And that's such a dope track. It's by far one of my most favorite Zoo tracks. Just really is. ZHU. Case those, and that one's called Exhale. Sick. So sick. All right. Thank you, Peter Curtin, again for your super chat. I really do appreciate it. And I know, Earth Daughter, you'd like to know who this person is so you control his channel. It doesn't matter. There's 2 people. It doesn't matter because I think to myself, if you can't see that John X Army actually made this point, and he was like, because he was up against people who were sweating him for, accepting donations through his Patreon or whatever. We're out here trying to, survive. Guys, if I lived off the fucking land and I was growing my own fruits and vegetables, and I was doing that with my kids, and there are people who actually have channels and they do that shit. It's fucking baller. And they're out there, they're just doing that. I wouldn't ask for anything. I wouldn't need anything, right? Because I would have everything I need right there. Well, that's just, but that's not the case for a lot of us. You look at any of these, if they're indoors like this type of, it's just it's not, feasible. How do people not realize that? And then it's like, why would you want to I never understood this even before my channel. Why would you want to demonetize and defund a channel that is spreading truth? Is beyond me. You do that to countries that you're trying to take down the country. You don't do that to a truther channel. If you're a truther, you try and get that, you try and grow that with that channel. It's beyond me. I don't know. It's something about it's very selfish. Brenda Mitchell, come here with the family. J Kris, oh, you're telling me to come there with the family, or come here and chat. Hi all, I'm here, I'm back. I love this channel. Suzanne, this channel loves you. Crystal Ellis, we do not stoop down to their level. We rise above them. Okay, Crystal, I agree, but let me just say, on a very practical level here, just my experience, they can't hear us. So you can be up here. They don't hear you. So while they're busy needling your ego down here, and your ego, is just a self-image. At one point, you go, hey, it's like, you're going to keep kicking my dog? The owner of that dog, the owner of that ego is going to smack your hand away. And it's not going to be pretty. And so, but that's coming down to their level, because you're not hearing me when I say, hey, please don't kick my dog. Hey, could you stop that? Hey, no, that's cool, right? Like, oh, no, it's cool. Kick my dog. All right, it's a little weird. It's cool. That's okay. Just don't do it again. Thank you. No, it's okay. Thank you. And then you're kind of like, that is weird. And then they go do it again. You're like, really? I'm like, how many times do you want to do this? You want to keep doing it? And they do it again. You're like, okay, all done. right? Let the dog off the leash, and there you go. You wanted the dog, now you got its attention. Now you're on the ground and you're crying. You almost have to, if you're going to deal with them, if you decide to deal with them, because it's easy to not do that. But if you're going to decide to deal with them, or you have to, because there's logistical reasons why you have to, or whatever your circumstances are, their family member, you have no choice, but you have to deal with this person. Those kind of situations where it's like, I can't not deal with, my parent or the child or the sibling or the whatever it is. You have to have a relationship. You kind of got to speak at their level sometimes. So, but if you're being attacked, even if it's like a friend or in work, I'm just trying to find a circumstance to where you kind of have no choice. Because I know a lot of people have been like, oh, you just ignore them. It's like, what about the ones you can't? What about the ones you have to deal with? There has to be a level of communication. Could even be a spouse. I don't know. People are in crazy relationships. But you sometimes you got to get down at their level. Sometimes you have to. But what I find is not only, sounds harsh, not only when you're down at their level, but you kind of got to hit them really big because otherwise they just keep coming. I've had that experience, and I still go through that on a regular. Borg AI, thank you for the 4s, man. I appreciate it. Thank you for the super chat. Pisces Princess, put your shield on, J Kris. Remember the invisibility? That is superpower. Heal. Put the shield up, armor on, and know you are being your highest self that does things for your highest good. Thank you, Pisces Princess. I appreciate those words. Those who can't hear get bit on the proverbial ass by the dog, Susie Lovelock. It's like a child breaking. Yeah, it is like it is. You got to, it's like you have to talk to some people like they're children. That's very effective, actually. Yes, agreed, JK. Crystal Luna, I know you do. I think that you and I've seen you, like, when it comes to this topic, I think that you and I see it the same way. Stop what? What did Kenny do? All right. Amen, J Kris. Jim, I'm a puddle duck, St. Shane. I was all freaked out. Oh, yeah. Puddle duck, what happened? Wanted to talk about it. My daughter rang, and I was looking right at it and telling her. Yeah, Puddle Duck had an experience over the weekend while we were live streaming, and there were orbs in the sky and some trippy. She said, I'll just ring. Hey, Jim, if you want to call about that, it'd be dope to hear what the hell happened. Anyway, okay, I'm going to put the phones back on here. Here you go. I'm not going to do the timer right now. Oh, and I'll explain it tomorrow. I'll get clarity on it, but there's an agreement here having to do with that timer and the anonymous subscriber who was donating $4.44 every time we kept it under $4.44. I haven't been doing it. I forget to hit the freaking timer. Anyway, what's, never mind. Crystal. Oh, wait. Yeah, Crystal. Wait. We can't hear you, Crystal. Can you guys hear her? Crystal, we can't hear you. Crystal, you have the mute button on. Crystal, look at the phone. Sorry, I have to do this with her once in a while. Crystal, look at the phone. Do you see the mute button? She hit the wrong one. Crystal.
Hello.
Hi. Hey. Whoa. Hey. How's it going?
It was weird.
How you doing, Crystal?
Hi. You took my little thing out of. I'm all about. If you're going to be a bully, I'm a bigger bully. So,
yeah, you kind of got to go that route, right?
Like, I will turn my cheek only so many times, and then when you show me that you are not going to change,
yeah,
and that's what it takes. So it literally takes like you can turn your cheek, and as soon as you say, you know what, I'm not turning my cheek no more, then you're the fucking bitch.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I don't understand in their heads. Oh, are you kidding me? That's that in their heads. I look around, and I even have to sometimes look in the mirror and go, do I seriously? Do I look like a sucker? Like, do I look like grandma? Like, am I sitting here knitting?
Am I that stupid?
Do I look like I could just be walked on and I'll be like, oh, okay, it's okay. I'm just. Do I look like?
But it's because for every other time that they've done it to you, you've been okay with it.
Oh, because I'm giving them a chance. Oh yeah, no.
Yeah, because you say, okay, well, I'm going to give you another chance, and then they do it again. You're like, okay, I'll give you another chance. But that's where I said, okay, you can't now that you have stood your ground, you can no longer go back down to their level. Now you have to rise above them. Now you have to say, you know what? You've shown me who you are, and I'm going to move on.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, and that's true. But you should. I mean,
Oh, get it out. You got to vent. Don't get me wrong. I'm all about, my neighbors in Casper hate me. Okay. They hate me because I don't care. If I'm mad, it's at the top of my lungs, and everybody, because they'll peek out their windows, they'll peek out their doors. And I'm like, if you want to come out and hear me, you know what? Fine. I'll just scream louder so that you don't have to worry about it. You can hear me.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm all about letting it out.
Yeah. Good. We're all on the same page. Thank God. Because I seriously, I think to myself, because I've done videos where I've called people out before, and then I get a lot of the most of the comments that I end up with is rise above it, man. Don't let them get you down. It's like, no, I'm not. They're not getting me down. I'm just letting an ego off the leash to go bite them and then come back, and then I leash it. It's like, because I can't. That's a tool that we have when it's under control. It's an awesome thing to have around here, because that's kind of what's on their level. Ego is on their level. So
it's like a puppy. A puppy will bite you and keep nipping and nipping, because it's testing its strength.
Yeah,
and then one day it bites you too hard, and you reach back and you pop it.
Go, ow, puppy.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, well,
yes.
But if you don't pop that puppy now, it's going to keep biting you that hard.
Yeah, this is a very good. I think this is a very good. I think this is a conversation I think is really good for people these days who are waking up, because I think that there was this portrait that we all kind of grew up with, which was the peaceful kind of like warrior guru, the person on the journey, walking the path, trying to find themselves, and it's just all peaceful and this and that. And then I used to know people like that, and then they had the worst temper because because it looked so disproportionate to the crime committed. Like they would just fucking pop, and you're just like, whoa, guy, you were doing just fine.
I have no problem calling myself the C word. Okay, that step above the bitch. I have no problem. Like when people refer to me that way, I get this big smile on my face because I get to actually unleash me now.
Yeah.
I get to show you, like all of a sudden, because I took the power back from all of those words. I'm like, okay, you want to call me? You think that you're just calling me the foulest name that every woman hates?
Right.
Wrong.
Right.
Because that word doesn't bother me. But you know what? You just gave me permission to act like one.
Yes. Right.
You just gave me permission to be one, and I'm going to do it with a smile on my face, because I'm going to think about everybody I've wanted to unleash this onto, and I'm going to do it with a smile on my face.
I know. My ego is really good at being an ego. It's been so well groomed. It knows how to be an ego so well. So it's like
life created us to be bullies. Like we were bullied our whole entire life by children, by adults, by our employers. That we were taught, and we turned the other cheek. But now we don't care anymore, because now we're strong.
Crystal, Michael Beams just said, "I tell myself everyone loves me." That's so funny to read. All right, yes, exactly. Though he's off topic, but so was I for reading it. But yes, that's exactly right.
But you got to tell yourself everybody loves you. Because,
I know, it's just so funny.
And everybody that is around you does love you. Like, okay, so you got. I mean, you're always going to have one or two people that betray you. Like, that's what happens when you're a prophet. Like, I mean,
Yeah, of course. No. You can't. I couldn't. You got. It's like you gotta. You have to look if you're gonna start a channel, or you're going to it doesn't even a channel just magnifies the haters and this and that. So you got to have thick skin, or at least a separation of ego, and be well aware of it. But out
you
there.
got to be able to, if you're gonna talk the talk, you and walk the walk. You have to be able to do both. You can't just say, "Oh, I'm gonna talk the talk," but as soon as somebody says anything, okay, I'm gonna delete all my channels and all my videos.
Well, that's interesting you say that, because
shut up.
both these people actually did just that. They both had removed all of their videos, and then they left these videos up there. It was just like, guys, what do you? So weird.
Well,
but,
and that's because they have nothing better to say now. They're shut down. So
perhaps. And now,
okay. So what is all this copyright? Is that because you played somebody's music and now they're wanting part of your money for it?
No, they just take it all. They don't take the super chats, I don't think, but they take they just they don't. The advertisement that you see ahead of the video does that coin doesn't come to me. That just goes to YouTube.
Oh no! Well,
so they just take it.
You just showed all that copyright stuff for songs.
Yeah. Every time I live stream or upload a video with unlicensed music, which happens to be the music that buzzes us all very high. I think we all really dig the tracks. So anytime I play one of those tracks, it's not licensed, so they send you an email.
Is it a personal song that you picked off of your playlist?
Yeah,
or is it just?
It's just the dopest song in the. What do you mean? It's the dopest song in the universe.
I mean, I've got my playlist of songs that I don't care.
Okay, so let's just say you decided, you were like, okay, I'm going to live stream and I'm going to put Elton John. Well, you can't because you can, but what's going to happen
you have to pay Elton John.
Yeah, you're basically you're not getting that money. YouTube's getting that money, and Elton John, and you're not. And then or you can. There's services that are free that offer tracks and then there's some that you pay for, and the track quality is a little bit better. That you're paying for the licensing of it, so when you use it, you're clear, so you're able to monetize that video. But because I choose tracks that I can't get licensed, but they're so dope that I have to use them, and I'd rather demonetize my video and my live stream than not use the track, because the track's too hot, and I know you guys will like it, so I do that.
What does it mean by demonetizing it? Because when I think of demonetizing, I'm thinking that they're talking about your information is evil, and that's demon to me is evil. So
right now,
demonetizing.
I know demonetized. That's just the internet's term these days. It just means you're not monetizing. You're not making money from it. You're now not making money. You're demonetized.
So you're losing. You're not making profits.
You're not making profit.
You're saying I would rather listen to the music I want to listen to and not make profit than conform to their BS and.
Well, it's not that I'm trying to. Yeah, I'm not trying to make a stand, because I think the artists should be paid. It's just that my interest is in getting everybody, lit in the beginning and at the end of the show. So they walk in, they feel good, and they walk out, they still feel good. That's how I like to feel. So when I'm even doing it, it's gets me jazzed. So even if it doesn't for anybody else, it makes me feel good. I listen to it. I'm all jazzed. I'm pumped to do the show. We're taking calls, doing that. And then when we're out, I feel good about leaving the show. It feels good. We have a good outro and we all enjoy it. And that's it. I'm just trying to get people feeling good, right? And myself. It makes me feel good to know I'm making someone feel good. So
okay, I just had, because I came in late because I was eating dinner, and so I was like, okay, so what's he talking about? I'm not, because on all the other channels, they're like, oh, my channel's being demonetized, and they're canceling my videos, and they're not letting me upload them, and this and that. So when I was thinking demonetized, it was because maybe they're posting false information, or maybe they're posting something that's a little bit too true. Well, or or maybe they're. But that's usually, and they'll go a step further than just demonetizing. For that, you get shadow banned, and shadow banning is what they do is they stop promoting your channel and your videos. And the problem with that is you no longer grow. So anybody that you have, that's what you have. And the only way you get new subscribers is if someone shares your video or your channel. That's it. And so you're basically they just took two guys completely off, man. Alan,
right. And then that's deplatforming. Then there's deplatforming. Deplatforming is next level. That's when they remove you from the platform and they do it. And even MasterCard is now in on that game. Chase was on that. PayPal's on that.
Well, that's what you said because you wouldn't change your bank account.
Yeah, exactly. Because of that Chase thing, right? That's more like me trying to make a stand to it. Like my bank account's not right these days isn't making a stand, but but the point is that I was just trying to, add to the, hey, maybe other people out there will just kind of like, go, hey, you know what? Why do I, other than the inconvenience of having to change banks, why am I banking with Chase? So, I don't know, but it's my little boycott stance, So, but I do.
Well,
I use.
Take a stand for something.
Yeah, man. I use DuckDuckGo.
I just had to set you straight because you were like saying no. On this, I'm going to stoop down to the level. No, like at the point of being a bully. If somebody's being a bully, I don't care who they are. I'll walk into a bar and if there's a guy and a chick fighting, and I'll walk over and be like, really seriously, you want to do this in public? And
right.
if the dude goes to hit his chick, I'll be the first one to take the swing for her, and then I'm going to screw the dude up,
Right.
So, because I grew up with 3 older brothers, and I'm a cowgirl, so
cowgirl.
I'm all about rising up and being
You're all
the
about
bigger
breaking
bully.
bottles over fools' heads.
No, I bite and I'm vicious. I got mean teeth, man. They're sharp like vampires. Yeah. You want to fight a chick, you're going to fight, then I'm going for blood,
I'm not fighting you, Crystal.
But you know what I'm saying? If you're going to be a bully, I'm going to rise up and be the bigger bully because I'm stopping the bad.
Right.
Like I'm not promoting bad. I'm stopping this person from being bad.
Yeah.
So
that
I'm
shit
the
has
hero
to stop.
in the sense, not the.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what I mean by rising above them. Not.
Gotcha.
No, I'll kick their ass.
Right. Gotcha. Loud and clear.
So whether it's with my words or with my teeth or with my fists or my feet, if whatever I got to use, even if a bottle comes on my way.
See, I know cowgirls in the bottles. I know. Yeah, I seen a lot of movies.
I don't
with
like
that.
breaking glass. It's one of those pet
It's dramatic
because I've had to clean.
Dope.
Well, I do a lot of gardening and I like to be barefoot.
Oh, right.
And when people break bottles and stuff in my yard, I cut my feet and then I get mad and I got a bad temper. So anyhow, I will let somebody else call or probably let you go. But anyhow, I had to sit because no, man, like vent your crap out and set these people straight and make sure that they don't whatever they did to you again.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
When you trust somebody and they betray you, man, that's
fuck
like a
off,
wound that
right? Like
never heals.
Yeah, I'm not interested. I honestly, I'm not. It's like it's one of those things that I just go, okay, out you go. Like there's just go. Like, but I think that
it's 3 strikes, you're out, man. It's a baseball game. All American, everybody gets that kind of crap.
Sometimes it's 1. But
it depends on. There's those certain ones that I'm just like zero tolerance.
Yeah, there's some that you just go, no, you're not even getting it.
For one, you kick my dog.
Yeah, you kick my dog.
I
gave you one too many.
I'm going to be the one that bites you, not him.
Right.
My dog's going to run away yelping, and I'm going to go vicious.
Right.
So I took my dog to a barbecue, and he doesn't get human food, and there's lots of little kids around, and I don't want him to try to snatch their food out of their hands and accidentally bite them or eat because they set their plates down on the ground. So my dog was trained to not. He goes and lays down in the corner at the end and gets his treat. This guy was throwing my dog like halves of hot dogs and hamburgers, and my dog ended up getting really sick. So the next time I go to a barbecue, the guy went to throw my dog this piece of hot dog. And it was only about maybe an inch and a half left of it. And I said, if you throw that to my dog, I am going to come over there and put my fucking cigarette out on you. And he said, what? I said, if you hurt my dog by giving him that human food, I'm going to hurt you. And of course it sounds so brutal, but
you think
he's not. that's my dog. That's like my kid.
Right.
I've had him since he was a puppy. He's my baby. You hurt my dog again.
Right.
And nothing else. Like if I say to a guy, oh man, we're going to fight. They're like, don't threaten me with a good time, So if I say I'm going to put my cigarette out on, that doesn't sound like a good time, does it?
No, it doesn't.
But, so it's like, I don't get to, that's why I'm like, I will bite you and I draw blood. And then that kind of deters them from saying, well, that doesn't sound like a good time. No, it doesn't, does it?
No, right. Well, so you've been
warned.
Yeah, fair warning.
I'm very vicious.
Yeah.
I'm a 120-pound thing of just vicious,
120. Yes.
So,
yes.
Anyhow, again, I was going to let you go like 5 minutes ago. But anyhow, we'll talk to you later.
All right,
and
Crystal.
we'll have a good night.
You
Bye.
too. Bye. She's awesome. Thank you, Chris. Don't threaten me with a good time. God damn this stopwatch. Knock it off. Why is it popping up every time Kenny, stop it. Hi, guys. Okay. Oh, my God. LOL. Oh, my God. Threaten me with a good time. Yes. No. That's such a great line, huh? I forgot about that one. Holy shit. I'll be back. I can't live to 4 Loco anymore. Jen Grant, Michael Beams. I'm scared. I know. We all got scared by that a little bit. Okay, listen. You listen here. I'm going to bounce. Because we did an hour. It just went very fast. It went really fast. I'm going to wrap this. I'm going to wrap this one up. This one's in the can. Really, I just want to get back to that outro. I ain't going to lie. Just want to hear that track again. Did you know that on Sunday except Kenny wasn't here, did a sneak attack. We did a live stream. And at the end of it, I did show the intro. And then afterwards, I regretted doing that because I was like, damn, I should have done that. Should have just saved it. All right, but I'm going to go. Will you do me a favor? Will you? Just please, for the love of humanity. Just fucking lick it once. I love you guys. Like, subscribe, lick, love. Bye.